How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. And today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get a UK or British IP address from anywhere. Now, there are multiple ways of doing that, but the most consistent way of doing so is by using a VPN. And if you're trying to get a UK IP address, chances are you might be trying to access the Netflix library, in which case you're going to need to use a VPN. Or maybe you're trying to access online markets. So all in all, the most consistent way and reliable and safest way, most important of all, is by using a VPN and by using a good VPN at that. So in this case, I'm going to be using ExpressVPN, and I'll talk a little about the alternative, which is NordVPN, if you're interested in that. So you can check out the description down below for links to special deals and discounts if you're interested in any of these. So let's get straight into it. Right here, you can see I'm connected to France. So if I go to whatismyipaddress.com, it should think that I am in France, and it sure does indeed. So what you're going to do, and it's the same principle for every single VPN. You're going to go to your locations, and you can select here. I was already on the UK, and you could check your categories or just look it up, and you've got UK right here. So I'm just going to pick the UK, and as soon as I'm connected, I'm going to refresh whatismyipaddress.com, and it should think that I am in the UK. So I'll hit refresh, and we'll see what happens here, and we are good to go. I'm in London, I'm in UK, and now I can access, if I go to whatever, I don't know, Netflix or whatever website you're trying to visit, it'll think that you're visiting it from the UK, since you have a UK IP address right now. So that's pretty much it. It's a very simple process. If you're interested in, let's say, if you don't want to pay, for example, the premium price of ExpressVPN, you could go with NordVPN. They're both great options, okay? But the thing about ExpressVPN is that it's going to offer you the tip top of safety, privacy, security, and anonymity. It's what it's known for, and it is really the best at the job that it does. So if you don't want to dish out as much cash, for example, for ExpressVPN, for features such as only use ExpressVPN DNS servers while connected, which will force the ExpressVPN DNS onto your device so that it prevents any data from leaking. So, it kind of adds an extra layer of security to your browsing. Protocols here you could use OpenVPN, but obviously all other VPNs have the OpenVPN. It's the most popular protocol, and it's really the best kind of combination of security and speed. But you can use Lightway because it's really quick to connect, and if you're on a mobile device, it will save battery, and it's the best for streaming, if we're being honest here. Obviously, NordVPN and Surfshark, by the way, they do have WireGuard-based protocols similar to Lightway. And you have the network lock, which is the kill switch, which will sever your internet connection if you happen to disconnect from the VPN for whatever reason. If you didn't know, when you're connected to the VPN, you're using the VPN provider servers, which are secured and encrypted. But the moment you get disconnected from your VPN or you turn it off, you'll revert back to your ISP servers, which are monitored servers. So if you want to prevent that from happening, you can kill your internet connection in case you don't want your ISP to kind of know what you're doing online. Depending on, I guess that really depends on how restrictive your ISP or your local laws are. So you could just check with that. So yeah, it is the same for all the other VPNs. If you don't want to dish out the kind of extra cash for ExpressVPN, excuse me, but still you don't want to sacrifice on all the features, you can go with NordVPN. Now with NordVPN, you may not get the best security or best audited no logs policy, but it is still a great VPN for a few less bucks than ExpressVPN. Obviously, you're going to get the NordLynx WireGuard based protocol here, which is super quick. If you're concerned about maybe security, you can just go with OpenVPN. And you have the extra app kill switch, which instead of killing your internet connection, it will just kill your application so that, it doesn't, let's say you're torrenting and you don't want your ISP to find out that you're torrenting. the moment you get disconnected from the VPN, instead of killing your connection, it will just kill your applications that you select here. And you can add whatever application that you want. You know, it doesn't really matter. It's not just for torrenting. And you get also split tunneling, just as you get with ExpressVPN. And you get obfuscated servers, which for ExpressVPN, it's the same as this option right here, which, yeah. And the servers in ExpressVPN are really just obfuscate. It has obfuscation turned on by default. It's just that the advanced option here will give you an extra layer of security and obfuscation. So yeah, and if you don't know what I mean by obfuscation, it just it tricks your ISP into thinking that you're not even using a VPN in the first place. That's kind of what it does, and it's just a security measure, that's all. And you get custom DNS options here. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So, but if you don't want to maybe pay even for NordVPN, and you want an even cheaper option that lets you secure as many devices as possible, you can also use Surfshark. So that's another option. It may not be as quick or as reliable as Nord and Express, but it's still a great option, and it will unblock Netflix libraries, and you won't even be sacrificing on too many features. You still get whitelister, which is split tunneling, and you get a right here, you're gonna get a kill switch, and that's about it. You get a few protocols here, and you get a WireGuard protocol and OpenVPN UDP, which are the best you want to kind of keep using. And just like Express, you also get a speed test feature, which is pretty cool. So that's about it, really. If you're interested in any of these, please check the description down below. I'll link to special deals and offers that'll hopefully save you guys a little bit more money. Besides that, if you have any other questions, let me know in the comments down below. Please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day.